How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and this video is going to be a little different from all my other ones. I'm going to do my hot take, if you will, of the pretty popular topic of Cyberpunk 2077, the new game that supposedly a lot of people are claiming that it is like the worst launch of a game ever and stuff like that. But I'm going to put in like my 2 cents. Like, I wasn't going to talk about it at all, but then like I keep seeing stuff like people just hitting at the game, like kicking it while it's down, if you will, beating a dead horse. Like, there's so many ways to say what they're doing to this game, but I just wanted to, like, I couldn't bottle it up anymore. Like, I couldn't just pass on this opportunity to talk about like my experience, my opinion of the game and stuff like that. And I guess just to start out with is that I love it. Like, I am 100% on board with this game. Like, I am 17 hours into this game, and my bugs or glitches, whatever you want to call them, are like minimum, very minimum. I could think of probably 3 instances where I've had a glitch or a bug, and one is arguably like make it to where the game's unplayable, but just for like not even a minute, and then it goes right back to normal. But I guess I'll address it. Like, the first bug that I've ever came across was when like I'm talking to a character and then their mouth doesn't move when they're talking back to me. Like, that's the first glitch that I've ever came across, and I was like, alright, like, I don't care, that's no big deal at all, it doesn't change the game at all, it's just they're not talking. Maybe it's like a telepathic link, huh? But like, another glitch, I'm gonna do my glitches in order, like when I saw them. Another glitch I saw was like my gun wasn't there, but then like literally maybe a second later it rendered in, so that wasn't really an issue at all for me. And then the last one, this one was kind of the big one, that it arguably it could have been like, oh, this game sucks, blah blah blah, but it wasn't even that bad. It was like I was doing a mission, trying to get inside a building, and it said break a window, then hop inside the broken window so you could get inside the building. Well, when I tried to vault in the building, I got shot back like half of the desert. There's probably like clips and stuff, like it's pretty well known what happened to me. I got shot back in the desert, but all I did was like walk back to the little shed area, and I hopped in, and then everything was fine. So like I seriously believe that people are blowing this way out of proportion, like way more than it actually is, like the main problem of it. But yeah, it's not fair in my opinion. I mean, granted, I do have it on PC, that's how I'm able to check how many hours I've been playing it. But like, I've been seeing clips and stuff, like even PC players saying that it is a garbage game, and that's just not true at all. Like, remember, this video is 100% my opinion, it's my hot take, if you will, of the subject, and it's just, I don't know, it's not, they don't deserve this hate, this much hate, and they already pulled it from the Sony store, or all the Sony platforms, the PlayStation Network, they pulled it from there, and I'm like, why? Like, it's not even that bad. Granted, like I said, I'm running it on PC, so I have no idea what the console experience is. It could be utter garbage, I don't know. But this is just from my experience, my opinion of the game and stuff, and like, I just wanted to address that, like, I believe, this is where the hot takes come in, I believe that the people that are, like, bashing this game, like, to death, are the same people that made them hurry up and release the game in the first place. Like, they're the people that, like, no matter what you do, you cannot please them at all. And to me, that's just sad. Like, I've noticed it happening a lot more. Like, not even just gaming fans, if you even want to call them that, but, like, movies and stuff like that. Like, everybody is just, like, beating these companies down. And yeah, it's like, oh, they're government blah 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 funded blah 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 blah, like, they don't deserve to be treated nicely too and stuff like that. But like, they're people too. Like, in the long end of the day, like, they've been working on this game for like almost a decade now, and I do understand that, like, if you see a bug, you're gonna like question it, but it's not that bad. Like, it's still very, very enjoyable. I love the story, I love the characters, like, the world is so immersive. Well, I should address, I love games like that, like, where you're thrown into a world and you have no idea what's going on, and then it just feels like you're living in it. Like after you start playing it for a couple of hours, you've grown accustomed to it, kind of like The Witcher 3 or like Skyrim and stuff like that, like Fallout 4 for instance. Like those are some of my favorite games, and it's just like world building and storytelling and stuff, and that's very, very important to me in video games. And just like stuff like I play Call of Duty Cold War and stuff like that too, but those games are scratch a different itch that I feel when I want to play a game. I just want to do senseless running around getting upgrades and stuff like that. But then if I want to truly play a game, like absolutely 100% truly want to dive into a game and play it, I play RPGs like this, like Cyberpunk, and I do not regret buying it whatsoever. Like the glitches are minimum to none to me, and it's very enjoyable. I love playing it so much. So like, if y'all guys are trying to like bash the game and y'all don't even like have it, y'all don't even experience it, like what's wrong with you? Like, I'm not trying to like bash anybody, but it's not fair. Like for a game like that's this compelling, this good, like storytelling and stuff, like why? It's just the gameplay and everything, it's awesome. I love it. And yeah, the controls of the car is a little wonky, but that's easily fixable. Like Watch Dogs, when it came out, the very first one, the controls for the cars on that one was not that great, but I know a lot of people bashed it, but that was like graphic reasons. And that's another thing, like I run, my settings are like high, they're not ultra or anything, like, but it's still very, very beautiful. Like my PC, after I built it and stuff, it can run high settings on almost every game I played, and I'm really thankful for that. But I'm not going to try to like push the game to its max settings and stuff like that just to try to make it look as beautiful as it can. To me, that doesn't really matter. Like, I grew up with like the PlayStation 1, like the PlayStation 2 era, where graphics were barely anything. Like nobody really contemplated graphics, and then just it seems like out of nowhere that's all people care about now, and that's not right. Like to me, I already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. To me, the most important thing in a video game is the characters, the story building, the world. Like that's what matters in the long run to me. Like if I'm playing a game, I'm looking for that. I want to be immersed. I want to be able to play this game even if I finish the story mode. I want to continue to explore, continue to see what is out there, what I haven't yet discovered, and it's really, really awesome. But yeah, there are slight bugs, slight glitches, whatever you want to call it in this game, but overall it does not deserve the backlash that it is receiving, and it's just makes me feel bad because I really, really like this game, like a lot. It's one of my favorite games right now, like that just came out this year, which there aren't a lot, but it's still, I really, really enjoy this. Like, it's just, I keep saying it, but I'm gonna say it one last time. It's just a shame that a lot of people are bashing this game to where it's basically killing it, and it doesn't deserve that at all. Give it a chance. Like, it's probably gonna go on sale at this rate, because that's usually what happens with games like these, like whenever the launch is just torn apart by people. But yeah, just if you want to wait for it to be on sale, like, do that. I totally don't blame you, because you're paranoid, you know? You see all this like negative stuff about a game and you're like, well, I'm not gonna pay like $60-$70 on this game. Like, that's ridiculous if it's not even playable. But it is. It's very, very good. I love it so much. But yeah, that was Master Zero's hot take of the year, I guess. I've never done this before, but yeah, it's a shame, but I really, really enjoy it. That's my 2 cents. It's a very good game. I'll give it probably like a, I don't know, just spitballing here, an 8 out of 10. I don't know, without like thinking too hard into it, it's an 8 out of 10 for me. So yeah, very, very enjoyable game. Glitches aren't that bad, and I really love it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below, because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, guys.